one time, but
Nah,
I don't know why I ain't started. Actually, I just started.
nah, before I talk, I had to put my Coke, man. I'm a sponsor.
Then,
I must say again.
that mean what? That mean they're going to perform tonight?
What's that?
I hope they're paying you more than Messi, you know.
Nah.
Right.
It's a public server.
Public, private.
Ooh, we don't even that, sir.
We just go in the Brazil game before we get started.
I think it's 0-0.
Man, it was 1-0 last time I see.
Oh, Brazil score.
Yeah.
Because you know the playing against us, no chance of scoring, right?
Yeah, I don't know
And following.
I really find, I don't know, it's hard for me to follow that, and I find that so underwhelming.
Copa?
The timing after I come home and then you see more children and
I ain't even feel so, boy. I just think the quality of the opposition, but like you say 3-4 years ago when Chile was a proper team, then Copa might have been, because you guys still have the same side.
Have nobody, you know.
Peru have nobody. These two have no players.
Peru have nobody.
Is that Lapadula up front there?
You know him?
So.
Where you from?
Yeah, from Syria, but he old now though, so he's probably garbage.
He from Benevento.
He used to be on what team was that boy? Like I actually think he was at one time I think he was on Milan team, you know. Yeah, he was on Milan team once.
You really know Syria though. You really know Syria.
Well, I was a Syria man. I used to be watching serious football now. Right. Serious thing.
Yeah, well, anybody watching Syria had to be a personal focus, eh?
I ain't going on that rabbit hole again, nah. Next thing I ain't going on that rabbit hole again. Alright.
Fire.
Good night, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Trifactor podcast. I think this is episode 23. Yeah, Mark joining us consecutive episodes. Are we talking about? He mashed up the last episode. You get what, like 75%, right? 50%?
Yeah, well, I get.
Yeah, I thought he get it all, man.
No, he didn't.
I had all before.
To the Belgium Italy. He make no commitment.
Yeah. But I would have favored Belgium, but Belgium was really injury-prone by Belgium. Players are injured, De Bruyne and no Hazard.
Yeah.
That little bit of quality can
they
needed that in order to beat Italy.
You get it. So good night, everyone. Once again, as you make your way in, remember to like, share, and subscribe. In the link tree below. This podcast is to share the stories of all Trinidad footballers, past, present, and future, who play football at a high level, whether it be intercol, college, or even professional, as well as international, right? This football is discusses everything football, the Serie A, the Prem, La Liga sometimes. And right now we're on international football, right? So we're gonna talk about Euros and our sweet Soca Warriors. How that song in, man?
Well, boy, what else did I talk about, boy?
Well,
we can't talk about Copa. I don't have much in it.
I will be honest, I'm not as invested in Copa. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's the time. I think it's the timing. The 9 o'clock and the 10 o'clock and I think
it's just too much football, but how much football you go watch?
What
was the break? What was the break between the club season and Euros starting?
I don't want to lie, like a month.
It wasn't even a month. It
was less than that. Between the Champions League finals and that is not 2 weeks.
It feel like it was 2 weeks or 1 week, and then boom, it started.
So imagine for the guys who are actually playing.
Yeah.
So I was laughing the other day. It's not even just the men who playing. Think about the media men who just covering everything this whole time. They won't stop. I'm still going.
I would do that job gladly for half their salary.
I think so.
But I tell you, my take on the Copa different. I just call the Copa the Monsters League. I try to watch 2 games that I saw, boy. It could be Brazil, it could be Argentina, it could be Colombia. Everybody playing poor football.
Was the show with the Monsters and that to go in the rejuvenation chamber?
Yeah, Monsters Incorporated.
No, Monsters. It had like they used to play football and thing, but it's a real hitmen and mash up men. Take off men tail and I'll find it.
No, but
I saw cartoon by Andrew. Anyway.
Here what I say, bro.
Had to be.
But something was wrong with watching our Brazil team with Richarlison starting on it. I good.
Yeah,
look at the man.
South American.
Jesus. Look at the men who play for Brazil. This is Brazil we talking about. Look at the men who play for
South American is it?
But didn't Brazil that had Fred, the forward Fred, didn't they win something?
No, Fred wasn't there. That was
Fred didn't win?
Neymar got injured and the star that was Coutinho, Everton and Firmino, I think, played well. They had a real good team, Casemiro and those guys. They had a real solid team.
So the team with Fred didn't win nothing?
Nah, that was World Cup before that.
All right. Just check it.
That's 2 World Cups ago.
Bro, all I say
is in Brazil.
It have a simple metric I use it. Look at the Euros now. Find a team that Gabriel Jesus started on. Find a team that Richarlison started on. You understand?
Ukraine.
Find a team that Fred started on.
I think.
Then tell me you would watch Copa right now.
I think
Brazil
Gabriel
conceded a goal in Copa yet? I never saw Brazil concede a goal.
I think Gabriel Jesus could probably start in front of Kasper Dolberg.
Nah, he don't score as much.
Behave yourself.
He don't
score at all.
Andre,
he don't score at all.
The thing about when he was young, he used to at least contribute by scoring goal. Boy. But he everywhere horse, he like, dog, try to go in the box.
He give up.
I did man jump kick now, boy. But yeah, my beloved Brazil is hard running right now. Neymar will try the fancy thing, but everybody else is just hard running and hard tackling. That's it.
It's okay. I'll watch you finals.
Messi versus
Brazil, Argentina. Yeah, that's the finals. By the way,
I ain't even committing to that. That's too much football. By the time we reach the final, I think preseason gonna start for clubs. So I don't see what's going on.
That's a good point.
So no, I might even catch that at all. I mightn't see any of the whole Copa except when they're showing Messi scoring another best free kick. All right, good.
Well, so
them men gonna be all for a month. FPL man, watch out. Them men gonna be all for a month.
Yeah.
Where we are, Euro semifinals. So we're gonna just talk about the quarterfinals real quick. Mark and his choices. We'll start with Spain, Switzerland. That game ended up 1-1. Spain won on penalties. You know, as always, I used to have this thought, but Vex I didn't say it before, so it would be on tape now. It always hard to win 2 penalty shootouts in a competition. I'm not sure if I've seen it. No, men were saying because they have the tape and thing. No, I never thought about it that way, but that's a good reason why that keepers could kind of know where you're going. What's all the thoughts on that?
I don't see any reason why you can't. Because I mean they had the tapes before. You're still gonna shoot how you usually shoot. If you're a man and shoot on the left, all right, they're gonna shoot on the left.
Men who may not normally shoot there.
Fair enough, but nah, I just think international football does really come down to so much things, though, that it's kind of hard to try to find patterns in it. Like if you really think about it.
Just a look on your dislike of international football, Andrew.
Why? But I don't rant again.
Yeah, give me some.
Yeah, but it's simple. Is men playing football for 8 months in the year. Right. So, perfect example would be Harry Kane. Right? If Harry Kane didn't score them little 2 goals and thing, now all of a sudden man gonna be saying, yeah, Kane, he overhyped, something wrong with him, head gone.
That already.
Head gone, he might be worth the money. What's his name? Levy should sell it now. Tick. So 9 months, 8 months versus 1 month. 1 month playing with men you never play. Well, I'm not saying never play with.
Yeah.
But you don't train with. Ting. That kind of hype on the international football is real garbage. I remember, so even like men like James Rodriguez. James Rodriguez is a good player, right? But should Real Madrid really be signing James Rodriguez? Should they really have been doing that? I don't think so. But a man shine up for 1 month, maybe 2. A man shine up for 2 months, and all of a sudden, perception change.
It'll be like from the 11th of June till the 10th of July or something. Exactly.
I give up on it though. So I ain't as vexed them on. I don't have enough energy for it. I just see everybody hyping up this scene. So just all right, well, enjoy themselves. Right. When they come back down to it and realize, man, all they're hyping up for 1 month, when they watch them for 9 months and realize, oh, this man really not so good though. So
like Patrick Schick.
Exactly. You'll see.
No, I know him. You know, right. About Schick.
Schick play for Roma, all kind of like, all right.
Yeah. Like Patrick Schick.
Yeah. He had sparks, but was never this consistent. Never consistent.
I should say like Raheem Sterling, or?
No.
Well, remember. So all right, that's a good reversal, because the man was kind of shaky for 9 months.
Wait, this is
having a stellar Euro, or what I mean?
No, when you say shaky, how in this category, a shaky player who ain't getting
in terms of, he had this real stellar season about 2 or 3 seasons ago.
Right, and this
then
season,
compared to this season, is like
when he played 2 games for the first 2 games, and then the coach rested him for a lot of games after.
He rested.
That's not true.
Yeah, he wasn't playing.
Start the real games.
That's not true.
He sat half the amount of games this year than last year.
I'll check that for sure.
Check it.
He lost his place.
Yeah, he eventually lost his place. No, not eventually. From early, he hardly played.
No. I'm telling you, I remember it from FPL though. I remember the man was playing just blank, like he wasn't scoring no points, so everybody was complaining. So
bro, 2 games still and don't score points in FPL.
He used to mark real points.
Nah. Sterling used to score real points though.
Well, that's what I said. If Sterling don't score in 2 games, he don't provide assist, something wrong with that.
Nah, but I mean, I thought Osei is an eye test man. So
yeah.
In terms of eye tests, maybe it's controversial, but I'll be honest. I don't think his level has raised or dropped too much.
Yeah.
I think last year you see confidence drop, so he wasn't taking on men as much. So usually he's a man. They used to call that what Brazilians is doing now. When they trap the ball, they face you up one time, like this, do a trap to turn and face the defender, right? So Sterling used to do that real plenty. All of a sudden, last season, he doing real plenty. Is back. He is always back to goal. So he always running towards the ball.
I'm gonna say something. Yeah, too ready.
Right, but all of a sudden, last season, he not taking on man. So in terms of the eye test, he looked like something was off. Yeah. But I think a lot of times people get a little too carried away with if a man scoring goals.
Yeah.
That doesn't necessarily mean that his level of play has improved. So the season that Sterling scored them goals, it was, and I hate to talk about tapping, but it was City ball.
Sane cut it back. Mark go like Sane, anyway, go ahead.
Hey, pep ball, and then here he is for the square. All right, he finished. And people start talking about, he level gets so much better now and think, okay, not really. The man was still playing the same high level. It's just, he scored more goals last season. Anyway.
Arteta was talking about that they actually work on that play, that he stand up and then at last second boost off and he would always leave his player. Where were we?
But I mean, your question was, what thing about the reversal?
Yeah.
There's no reversal, though. This is still Raheem Sterling. This is his level.
Yeah.
This is his level. This is how he plays. Okay.
Next season,
Sterling is a class player, bro.
Class is strong, but yeah, he's a good player. He's a good player.
I was saying, for sure, never you can't bench Harry Kane. Father was saying, Sterling is the man thing, and while we were talking, Sterling scored, I was like, oh, I go tell this man again. But. So it was hard to say anything against him because he really stepped up this Euro.
Yeah.
But back to Switzerland, Spain. Mark, what you see in that game?
The Switzerland Spain game, boy, I see something from Spain that I'm a question. And then I realized it had nothing to do with the team.
Yeah.
Just had to do with the manager. Boy, Enrique is a madman, but he
looks like a madman.
Yeah, he's a FIFA career mode manager. I think if you see people at Spain, you're going to be uncomfortable for no particular reason. They had no reason to be uncomfortable against Switzerland.
Exactly.
This man is a thinker, man. He's just do all kind of things with the side, change this one, that one. I'm not sure what he does be doing, but so it was the most unstable I ever see a Spanish team looking at tournament. Unstable, sorry. Because when you see Spain can hold possession of the ball and the chasing the ball, it looks so uncharacteristic. All the hard work from the game before, the undo, that Busquets running up and down the pitch. Busquets is not a mobile fella. So, Spain was always supposed to win, but they make it a lot harder than it should have been. And the next thing is, again, I have to just re-emphasize my prior point. Spain goalkeeper, what's his name? What's his name?
Simon.
Oh, Unai Simons? No, I just wanted to make sure I remember.
Yeah. Yes, I remember.
Because he is the best keeper in Spain.
I remember, Mark.
Okay. He's the best keeper in Spain?
He said that last episode. And
I said that last episode, the best Spanish keeper.
Oh.
Because the fact is, like I say, I was telling men that Spain don't ever take good penalties. That is one thing that is traditional with them. They're missing at least 2 to 3 penalties every penalty shootout. But the one difference is, one thing I'm sure about is Unai Simons very good at saving penalties, which he's sure. Yeah?
I don't know who's all the Spanish keepers, but who else is the competition?
David De Gea. Kepa Arrizabalaga. So you realize it's really a low bar to set.
11 names.
It's a low bar to set.
2 mistake-prone keepers, eh?
But that's
But I still think, all right, I'll be biased. I would choose De Gea over him, but
why?
The man proved his worth. I wouldn't fight him again.
Yeah.
But what I saw in this game, guys, Spain were comfortable. 1-0 up, Enrique just make them and start to sit back. Yeah, and they did the same thing when they were 3-1 up in against Croatia. And like, you didn't learn from the last game? And at least keep possession and play a little higher. Because Switzerland don't necessarily press, and they give Switzerland more life into the game, and Switzerland grew in the game, and bam, goal. What I thought they were going to lose on Switzerland, that is when they went a man down, I thought they were going to lose. I thought it was a harsh red card. English referee again, that was... Anyway, I find them make one mistake, but the tackle wasn't too high. It was some studs in it, but come on, guys.
I watched the game, but I saw the tackle here. That was not a red card.
But
that's jokey thing.
Yeah. But like Spain, I don't know why when they get in control of a game, they wouldn't put their foot on a 1-0. You're gonna try to keep a 1-0 score when you're conceding by the trees. Enrique, that don't make no sense. I really don't know what is.
Was Enrique like that when he was Barca coach?
Yeah.
He used to do the same thing?
No, Mark, wait, Mark. Wait. You could tell Messi and them calm down. Messi, Suarez, and Neymar.
No, well, if you could remember Enrique and Barca, and Barca fans could attest to this, Enrique is a mule. And
clarify that.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
What is he saying that normally go with a mule? He's stubborn like a mule.
All right, okay.
Because if you all could remember, when it had MSN, and Enrique was the coach, Enrique was the man that was trying to make it MSP and all kind of things. But I remember that when he was trying not to play
What? That's just the Catalan thing to do, though.
That's what I'm saying. So he was trying all kind of nonsense for about half a season, and then when he realized his problems, he played MSN and they come back and win. That is Luis Enrique as a coach. He's one of those people that don't feel let's take advice too well. So if he say, I like this player, and you say, but look, this is a better player all wrong. Look, he starts to be this, that. He'll try to prove to you why this is the better player. That is that guy.
What you think he's doing that in terms of management personnel with Spain?
He does always do it. That is why Morata was starting in the first couple of games. Now Morata does do a lot of work, yes. But at the end of the day, why you feel Morata started? Because everybody else was saying Morata shouldn't start. That is why Morata started.
Well, he did take him off after 54 minutes here, which was weird.
Which was weird. He started to rest players after 54 minutes.
Yeah, and he take off Sarabia at 46 minutes.
Oh, boy. Wow. It was a horror show for my coach, but 2 games in a row.
So what do you think happening next for Spain then? Next game?
Against Italy? Well, let's talk about Italy first. Let's cover the rest of Belgium, Italy. What do you thought of that game? Doku.
that was good stuff.
Was a great game.
Doku playing the FIFA like it's FIFA streets.
Let me just say this, right? I have no idea and have never seen an Italy side be this exciting. I know the one that was stuck. I know the one that was stuck before with the Totti and Del Piero and Polo and them, but they were never this exciting. Let's be honest. Can't give me that?
I can't get it.
Okay.
I think everything is being kind of overstated based on the results, though. So they wanna run an unbeaten run and thing, and people wanna hype it up. But all right, you watch the game. There are some knocks, right? But it's not like if, and this is the part that's frustrating for me, right? This was fine as hype. All of us that are watching football right now, all of us experienced the Barcelona versus Real Madrid six games in a row, whatever.
Yeah.
We experienced the top of football where you're watching top offensive, top nasty man, dark arts, top counter attack. You watch everything, you saw it. Don't come and watch this Italy team and tell me, oh, this is the most exciting I see Italy. This is the most exciting I see Italy and whatever. And they're playing such big best foot dog. They're playing good.
Yeah.
They're playing good. But let me not get carried away.
I all the way carried away, host.
And this is without me watching old tapes or something. Yeah. But I'm positive if I go back and watch an older tape of another Italy team, whereas they are more quote unquote defensive in offense, they were just as high quality, maybe even higher quality.
Okay.
Quite simply because the level of the players was spectacularly higher. Yeah. Like, dog, Andrea Pirlo was on teams. Even down to when they win, what was that, 2000? They win Euros.
2006 was the World Cup.
But then they win a Euro 2000 or something, so right?
Nah, they lost to France in 2000.
Okay, they lost.
Side.
Exactly. But you look at them teams, you remember some of the play, dog. It was very high quality. So
what about the Italy side that win the World Cup with Quintana?
Yep. So
I'll tell you this, it's my thoughts, and I said, oh well, you want to finish up?
No, good.
Why? I'm glad you say this, bro. I seen a very mortal side. A very mortal side, a very beatable side.
Yeah. No, but I didn't say unbeatable. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Roberto Martinez proved his worth as a coach.
Huh? Which one? Mancini?
No, Roberto Martinez. He proved his worth.
Oh, he proved his
he worth nothing as a coach. What Belgium was doing,
we all agree on that.
What Belgium was doing in the second half, you went into the half at 2-1.
Yeah.
Now, again, I always said that to me, that game was fringe on how much quality Belgium could produce in moments. Yeah. So, like the De Bruyne or the whoever, because that's what Belgium is. There's not a properly coached unit first thing.
Yeah.
But then again, Roberto Martinez. I have never seen a second half of a game where a coach didn't attempt to change something to steal a match on the next team.
Yeah.
It was terrible. Isn't it? You do the same thing. I think I point out to some people, I don't know which group it was. That look,
so many.
we almost in the 90th minute, and Belgium attacking, and it's the same structure. You're seeing all 4 midfielders in a line going across the midfield, and you're seeing the 3 men alone. You're seeing 3 men playing 7 men in defense.
And I tell myself, and the 2 holding midfielders deep right on top of the defense.
And worse than that, you have a youngster on the left-hand side that clearly causing Italy problems. And you're not channeling the play through him. Yeah. So I asked myself, what really going on here, man? What really going on here? It's terrible. It was terrible.
I've about 3 points. I'm going to try to break them down quickly. The first one, playing Lukaku back to goal versus Chiellini and Bonucci. It has no way he would gain an advantage here. You are playing into the hands of lesser mobile people. Mm-hmm. If you had somehow let Lukaku leak out and use his negroid legs to try and force those guys out of position, and maybe KDB would have
immobile defenders, eh?
Huh?
2 immobile defenders.
Immobile. Yeah. And then he might have nullified Spinazzola going forward a little more because he would have had to cover. I just saying, try something else now. Secondly, Doku, he had a fearless game. He tried running at guys. He gave what's his name? Di Lorenzo. He gave Di Lorenzo a lot of trouble coming in. Like you say, Mark, is the 3rd point. After the second half started, Martinez didn't try to change Tillmans or Witzel to try to attacking numbers.
Now, so I will say you usually talk about the difference between coach and player responsibility.
Yeah.
For me, what Mark just talked about there, and what they're talking about, for me, I'm looking at, so I hear KDB was slightly injured.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie to you, if I was KDB on the field, I was overloaded on the left side.
Right.
Once I see Doku is his name, once I see Doku mashing up Di Lorenzo twice, because it's had 2 plays back to back he do it, eh? He had Di Lorenzo. All right, go ahead.
No, but I didn't take a point. More than that, the right-sided Italian centre-back is not Giorgio Chiellini.
No. Right side, it will be Bonucci.
Right. He was absolutely eating Bonucci too.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. As a player, I was watching that side and I'm saying, I go in there. Yeah. I go and drift there.
I remember Andre where he did overload. And I think he hit a powder shot and keep a parry it away. Because he came on his side and Doku just...
KDB?
Yeah, just put it behind.
I remember.
Put it across. I think he put it across and that's when... Lukaku hit it and he missed it and the man blocked it or something like that.
Yeah. So he almost scored one thing,
I would say, based on that game, I don't rate Italy as much as I feel I did it, because KDB totally out of the game. Belgium played with 10 men. I don't understand why the coach played with De Bruyne past 70 minutes.
Yeah,
clearly he was not up to it. De Bruyne trying to play like himself and he running, he carried the ball.
Yeah.
Right? You have players on your bench. You have Leandro Trossard. Why carry him if you're not going to play him?
Yeah.
Why did you carry him if you're not going to play him? You have a host of wide players that you could convert and play something else. And
Carrasco. No Carrasco.
Yeah. When you're searching a goal, bro.
Boy, imagine Doku on side and Carrasco on the net. Oh, anyway.
But bro, why not take Tillmans out of the game? Leave Witzel as a whole, a CDM and
you didn't need to
chase the game.
The man could have go back. He could have remember your Premier League tactics and thing. He could have go back and put on Benteke, move Lukaku out wide right, do something because Benteke could handle Chiellini dark arts. I can tell you that.
But this is it. But you have a fox in the box. The man ate probably ain't good in real, but Michi Batshuayi, he's a fox in the box. No, you're two centre backs, you know, you in the box. You're swinging the ball in the box for one person against 6 and 7 people. I find that was ridiculous. Man.
Yeah, for sure. It was very disappointing, but I hate to say, you know, I tell all you that man is incapable of anything. So it was disappointing to watch a game done before it needed to be done. So I knew since maybe 60 minutes I was like, okay, this game done. This nothing gonna happen again.
Terrible.
So anyway.
Two more points. Insigne, great goal. He has that in his locker. I don't know why you would ever let him cut in and do that. That's all he does. That is 80% of his goals.
But you probably have a 60% conversion rate though. You should miss it. But whatever.
Yeah, but again.
So what the defensive midfielders there for if not the preventer?
But all of that is a testament how poorly Belgium played the game. How much international goals is Insigne have? Not 4 or 5?
How many?
Goals.
If you look at Insigne from the first game to now, that's all he's trying to do.
That's all he's doing.
But Belgium is the only team that give him the room to do it.
Yeah. He traveled with that ball for real long. No,
I'll tell you this. Insigne is a
good player.
One-trick pony.
Yeah.
He's a what?
One-trick pony.
I will give him credit for tactically. He's an intelligent player.
Yeah.
He does know where to be and things like that. He's a good player.
No, but technically he's good.
Yeah, but he's a good player. He's a good player.
But he's a
Ian Robben make his name on being a one chip. You had to stop it, you know.
Exactly.
But all I realize that I wonder if anybody see that Barella is the best midfielder in Italy midfield. Anybody see it also?
Great goal.
Well,
I think
outside of the goal, I just find he's a class player, boy.
Jorginho and Verratti didn't have much pressure on them. They did a lot of defensive covering. I think the loss of Spinazzola might be huge because he's a real wild man.
Could be. Next thing you know, Emerson pull out a show performance, right? A show.
Emerson didn't play last time. Emerson played. He was probably in an intercall.
But I'll tell you this.
Emerson don't play nowhere else.
But Emerson have more games for Italy than Spinazzola, though.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, Emerson. Yeah.
But when is the last time he played, though? For anybody.
Right before this tournament.
For anybody.
He probably played for Italy and friendlies coming up to the tournament.
He's playing as a goalkeeper for Chelsea. He's doing whatever he had to do. I know he played as a centre back for Chelsea.
Is he actually still on Chelsea squad?
Yeah.
But the man plays as a centre back. The man plays as an attacking midfielder. Yeah, where he never plays. I left wing back, no, I left. But that took her.
You had to give Verratti and Jorginho their credit, because they are not, obviously they are not positionally, they are not DMs, but they're doing the job on the defensive side.
Yeah.
They're doing it real solid for some slow, bad tackling, man. Because both of them is actually bad tacklers. There's always tackle too early, drop too early, whatever, bad body position.
Verratti can play that bad tackle, boy.
Yeah. But
you feel it was Jorginho, boy. Jorginho.
They're real bad. Both of them real bad.
Yeah, Jorginho terrible at tackling too.
I'll give both of them credit.
Positionally,
they were great.
This Euros, I'm very impressed by both of them doing their job defensively. Very, very good.
For me, Verratti is normally a liability when a team pressing you, and I see him step up in games where they didn't have possession and the man stepped up. When they talk about Immobile, I see a lot of guys giving him a real stick though. Mark, wait, don't be quiet now, Mark.
Why I say about Immobile? That's what he does do.
We call it though.
Those score goals.
Hold on, Now, I will say, the one thing I'll say about him, man, it's very confusing. I don't know if I'll ever see him for Lazio.
Yeah. I see highlights.
Yeah. So for Lazio, it's like he gets a different level of of
for any Italian side he on.
So he reminds me of
where was he before?
Before Lazio he was in Dortmund, right?
Right, and he was somewhere before and he scored about a lot of goals and then he went Dortmund.
Yeah, I forget where he was before. You sure it wasn't Lazio and he just went and come back?
I'll check.
But Trey Immobile is a world-class Syria forward. That's what I'm saying. I said last game. I don't have much to say. He's a Syria class forward. That's what he is. You know, people that understand our league so much that they could advantage it. That is him in Syria. You take him out of there, I don't feel how much.
It's in Torino. He was in Torino before.
Oh, yeah. He was the Torino strike. Yeah.
23 goals in 34 games.
Yep. I forget. It was Torino. Yeah. But the weird thing about him is, fair enough. I could deal with that point that say he know the league and thing like that. But the quality he does show for some of the goals he's been scoring is like his top class, you know.
Yeah.
So it's so hard to watch this man and just be like, "Oh, why are you so basic? Why everything you trying is just basic?"
The man about 150 goals in 220 games for Lazio, you know. The man has scored real goals. So goals.
The man, I see in every move he gonna do before you do it. I see in every turn he gonna try. I see in every shot he gonna do. Like it's just.
You see him lying down until he goes score.
Well, that's normal. That's normal. That's Gilardino heritage.
Yeah.
All right.
But we call it before, right? Everybody here said it before. He basic. That's a problem. So.
I think that'll hurt Italy in this game.
It will hurt Italy in the next game.
All right. So Pedri, Busquets, Koke versus Verratti, Jorginho, and Barella. Who do you think one win that?
Very good matchup, but Barella is the difference.
Okay.
Man. I like Barella, but I'll tell you this.
I know you love Pedri.
Yeah. And moving the ball, I'll tell you this. Here was the problem with Spain. They're playing Busquets. If the game looked anything like Spain last game, Spain will be in problems. And I'll tell you why. Because Busquets is playing like a quarterback, right? He good going forward. Yeah. But then the comeback is almost like you had a substitute and bring on a player that more mobile. Right? Yeah. So that could be an issue, a big issue for Spain. But in terms of controlling possession, this will be a really nice nice matchup. The question is, would Spain be the second team to employ a person, Jorginho? The first team to do it was Austria, and nobody else did it, and I'm not sure why. I want to see if Spain going to look to disrupt the flow, and Jorginho is responsible for the flow of the Italian team. If they're going to try to disrupt it by pressing on Jorginho, that is what we need to look out for. But
that'll be interesting.
It should be a close game.
I think
Olympics.
Go ahead, Mark. Go for 100% there.
But I wouldn't say 100%. It would be unfair if I sit down here in July and predict all the games at the Euro. Then we would need to watch a Euro again, right? So I just say, bro, I tell you, Spain kind of give me. Spain gave me a migraine last game. And they give me so much to think about because he had access to which Spain team coming to the party.
Yeah.
And what drug Luis Enrique gonna take before.
Right.
Because if he take a calms, he might be relaxed. But if he takes something like he might do what he do last game. So I don't know. So,
what who's Spain have on the bench for Morata?
Moreno.
Oh, yeah.
That's it?
Well, that's the best guy. He scored really goals.
But I actually do have an issue with Morata matchup against Chiellini and Bonucci. He's very mobile and he's made good runs.
Yeah, but he mentally weak though. He is mentally weak. He can't handle the dark arts.
Let's get some picks. I think Mancini will take it over Enrique. Because Enrique had England.
I go with Spain, man.
All right.
You see the wingers for Spain? The Ferran Torres having a good tournament.
Yeah.
Johnny Olmo having a decent one coming off of the bench, and this next guy from Sevilla, the one that gets substituted after 45.
Yeah, Sarabia.
Sarabia, I like Sarabia. I think that those wingers could peg back the Italian team, and I'll tell you what, Italy have one basic system of playing, and the unfortunate thing is there is always attack down the left.
Yeah.
Right? There is attack down the left.
For sure.
And I think that was heavily reliant on Spinazzola to do what Spinazzola does do, which is get up. So, like, my point that I was making is that, I know Emerson good. I know Emerson good. So he might give you quality going forward because he don't know that. But you see, coming back with good wingers against him, anybody could remember Emerson against Riyad Mahrez?
Nobody could see him play. You never see him play.
Oh, well, I know him. So I'll tell you this, he's a defensive liability. Truth be told. He good going forward. And that's sorry, he was pretty solid going forward and backward. I don't know if Mancini could bring that out of him. But
he had a real cover.
Yeah, but I think that, you see that game, but I think Spain wingers have a big part to play in it, but I really hate to rely on Enrique, right? To continue more on. I don't want to rely on Enrique, but I'm going with Spain.
What about you, Andre?
I want Italy to win. I want Italy to win, but I think the Spinazzola missing is a big loss. But at the same time, I think that Morata is a very big weak link for Spain, though. So if they really play him, for all the strength they might have out wide, if the forward is not really causing any problems for the center backs, they have it covered.
I think he would give them a hard time. Because Lukaku turning his back to goal make it real easy for them. It'll be real interesting to see if he does. Czech Republic, Denmark. That game was real good for. What's that?
So you all watched Denmark and realize what I was saying, right?
That game was real good.
That team just play good football.
That second goal was Dolberg's score. That knock with the I think they bounced it back for either Delaney or somebody, and he put it for Myla to run on to outside the foot.
Outside the foot, yes.
And Dolberg come and bang it home.
Quality, boy, quality. That team just play nice football.
That was a good game. I didn't see the first goal.
It was a free header for Delaney.
Free header.
Yeah.
Denmark is a solid team, boy.
Yeah.
I don't but I don't know. I don't know if they
if they have enough.
I don't know if they have enough defensively. So can they handle stopping whoever Gareth Southgate choose this time, right?
Right.
But can they not that England has attacked so forcefully or something?
Yeah.
But can they actually stop England from scoring? I could see them causing England defense some problems, but England defense is very strong.
Wait, but on the right side, I don't want to get carried away. Well, I'll still bring it up because I make the point. The right back, Walker. Mm-hmm. The latter half of the first half, them give you real trouble.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because Sancho was running back. But
that is exactly why.
That's right.
That was exactly why. But fair enough.
So I'll tell you this, OC.
Yeah,
we're not seeing Sancho next game, huh?
Of course not.
Most likely.
We know he's not getting any sun. But
most likely that is correct.
But you know why he's not getting sun now?
Let's stick on the Denmark. Let's don't get carried away. You're bringing tactics in. Are you talking about England? So Czech Republic, Denmark. What all see in that game?
Czech Republic approached the game too. They wasn't up for the game. Yeah, too tentative. Too tentative for a team as good as Denmark. I think they underestimate how good Denmark is. Yeah. If you give them the impetus, that is it. So I'm talking into. I'm not gonna talk like a right. I'm gonna talk like a eye test man, right? Yeah. But it's just right. The impetus was there for Denmark. I don't know why Czech, the only man who was looking like he trying to attack was really Coufal. Coufal was the only man who was really pushing and all kind of thing, making certain runs, trying to take advantage of certain spaces. But they gave that game to Denmark, and Denmark took the game. They mashed them up.
No, I could tell you this.
Yeah.
That game was the best tactical matchup at the round.
You really enjoyed that game, boy?
Yeah. I enjoy all Denmark games.
Tell us why you enjoyed that game.
I'll tell you because first thing it was the best tactical matchup. I'll tell you this. I think plenty of people don't understand Czech football. That is why we just expect them to do things that they don't do. Right? The first thing is I only saying the first thing, but we had to look. One of the things is that Denmark scored almost a wonder goal, and also Denmark scored a mistake from the 70s. By leaving Delaney free.
Right.
Come on. Nobody in training to do that. So the game actually was closer than it looked.
Right.
And then, yeah, if you look at the fullness of the game, it was actually closer than it looked.
Right.
But that goal was early though, right? Yeah. If I remember correctly, the game was very early.
The 4 minutes of the game, yeah. So that was an error. So it put Czech on the back foot.
Right. And that was it.
And then you had a wonder goal. Now, I'll tell you this. Czech Republic coach make some tactical changes in that game, brother.
Yeah, that press.
Proper thing here. You see, every single substitution the man make was on point. And I really enjoy that game because that's why I just watch football to see. I like to see reactions.
Yeah.
So Czech Republic coach actually reacted to how Denmark was playing. So you bring on a quicker winger, you bring on a man who is running straight down the line, and here what you do, he pinned your left back down the road.
Yeah.
That's why I like to see it. It was a nice
left back or the right back?
Left.
Okay.
Left. Yeah. Because the goal come from on the right hand side, right where you bring on the sub.
Right.
It was one sub in the middle to the next sub.
That's a real weird goal, eh? A low cross into a box and the man finished through a man left.
But it's not the first one he scored for the tournament. That coming from that kind of angle. But normally she scoring bangers, but this one come a little slower. And it was a good game. Denmark just play a beautiful brand of football, bro. Beautiful brand of football.
What I take from this is Coufal and Soucek real solid. Like they are quality players that showed they didn't show any fear when they were down and they were trying to press the next team. Coufal head bust up and bleeding. Not Coufal, Soucek.
Bro,
head bust up and bleeding and they were
you look at those two players and how they play, you would expect to see them on a different team, man. You'd expect to see them on a big
I think when Sam is about Soucek.
I agree with you on Soucek. I think Coufal is probably better than West Ham though.
Yeah.
Because as far as right backs go, there's not a lot of right backs better than him though.
Attacking and defensively,
Right. There's not a lot of them that like they're better than like nah. But Soucek, he has some things to the game. But for example, all right, seriously, Mark, I know you like him, but how much better than Declan Rice is Soucek? Really and truly.
A lot better.
Nah, man.
Nah, I don't think
a lot better.
Nah.
In what way? Attacking wise?
Yeah.
Scoring?
No, attacking wise, yeah.
No.
Yeah. You see, Soucek is more a box-to-box midfielder than Declan Rice.
That's not true.
That is totally true. You know why everybody want Declan Rice, right? Yeah, why everybody want Declan Rice? Because he could sit down in the midfield and stay there and hold it together.
Hold on.
That's not why you buy Soucek.
No, wait.
Soucek is a two-way player.
All right, I'll let you finish. Okay.
Finish.
So no doubt, Soucek has the late arrival into the box as his special trait. All right, but you haven't seen, apparently you missed it. There was a stretch where Declan Rice, I don't know why the shackles was off, but I guess maybe Mark Noble was playing deep. I don't know. For some reason,
I think it's same Soucek during the build-up.
For some reason, tactically, they changed something, and the shackles was off. And Declan Rice showed, no, this man is a two-way midfielder. The driving around, the carrying the ball, when to pick the pass, when to run with the ball. Like, the man has real quality, but tactically, he's being asked to be, tactically for England, he's being asked to just be there. tactically for West Ham, he was being asked to just be there.
Bro. That's one particular game you're talking about.
Nah,
I hear you talking, and I know the game.
Nah, there was 4 games.
Leeds, he talking about Leeds.
Nah, there was 4 games. There was 4 games. Because I remember it was 2 weeks back to back. Then there was a gap, and then there was 2 more weeks back to back. I remember it. Anyway, go ahead.
So, that's the difference in quality of position. Don't make it so like he's this big 2-way player. I like Declan Rice to sit down there and give it up. Declan Rice is not even the best midfielder or the best sitting midfielder in England midfield. Calvin Phillips, head and shoulders better than
I wouldn't say that. Don't do that, man.
So, I mean, it's not like if I say Declan Rice is but I didn't say that. But, and it's not as if I don't disagree with you that Calvin Phillips, I like him better as a holding midfielder.
Head and shoulder. You see in the production of the ball, you see in the passes, the movement.
The only point I was trying to make, Mark, was Coufal is of a very high level. That is, when you compare him to his peers, he is above. Yeah. Soucek definitely is he is a solid. He is a top 6 Premier League level for sure. Is he better than that? Is he better than he could go in Chelsea and take a spot on? No, he's not.
Bro, I'll tell you this. I think
don't say what you're gonna say.
Because of the position he playing, bro, I think he just rely on too much of other factors for a man to properly rate him. I am saying you take Soucek. With the day when Pep calling for Soucek, then everybody realize how good he is. That's all I say.
That will never happen. Not Pep kind of player.
I just say.
You must see Fernandinho. Most Fernandinho doing it arriving at the top of the box. He ain't going inside no box for no diving header, no late post finish.
Proper player. He didn't have his best game against Denmark, by the way.
Yeah, tactically, Denmark's coach is a very smart guy.
Yeah.
Tactically, Czech Republic. He didn't do what Martinez did, and by doing nothing.
Yeah,
he reacted and they pressed them.
Yeah, both of them must be reacting to each other changes, but I find it was a good tactical battle, a nice game.
The man was reacting so much, I see the man take off Christiansen. Like, you come in centre back?
Yeah, like you're trying to figure out how he come up with that.
To bring out Anderson from Fulham.
And then you realize why you take him off, because you take off the back three, you put out back 4. And you leave your 2 giants in the middle there to deal with the crossbars. It was just good management all around, a nice game.
That's a good game. On to England now.
I think England are a bye.
They play again? I forgot already.
Ukraine. Way, Andre boy, way.
Ukraine.
But I mean, listen. The score is flattering, huh?
Yeah, no. They could have scored more than 4, man.
Listen to me. So I mean, you made the point a little bit there that I always agree with in general, which is so people just forget goals change games. But dog, half time, England needed to make a change. England needed to make a change to actually win that game. They needed to bring on Grealish or something because Mason Mount wasn't really working out in that game in the first half.
He wasn't supposed to start that game, man. Oh gosh, boy.
Etc. Yeah. But all right, remember England scored from 2 set pieces. They score a corner and a free kick from Shaw. Right?
I don't know which one came to. Oh, go ahead.
So I forget the sequence, right? So I think right. So Sterling hit the best ball.
Now the first goal was from open play.
Right. Well, Sterling hit. First goal was Sterling hit the best ball. Yeah.
Yeah, the true ball and Kane scored in the 4th minute.
Right.
And then that was everybody was like, oh gosh, this game gonna be real.
Right. And that was it for the half, right? I think half was 1-0.
But before that, Ukraine pressed them in the second in latter stage of the first half.
Right. So in the second half of the first half, like you were saying, Kyle Walker was under stress. So that game was actually tilting towards dog. Yeah, England mightn't actually close this one out. Yeah. But then here comes.
You know what minute he scored in?
Harry Maguire.
Who? Maguire?
Yeah. You know what minute he scored in? The 46th.
Right.
The second half, yeah.
So then here comes the set piece, and that goal killed the game.
Yeah.
That goal effectively psychologically killed Ukraine.
So tell me something.
Yeah.
All right. I'll disagree with you in that last point because I'll tell you something.
Which point
Ukraine
is it?
coming into the game against England without two other better players injured. I think Ukraine coming into the game then. Right? Yeah, the coming without the main goal scorer, I think is, and then I don't think Malinowski could have played either. They had players out, they had 3 players injured out.
Okay.
All right.
And that is always factor when small teams make big upsets to reach this far. So that was one. The second thing is that England is just a solid team. They're not going to look nice. I don't know. People trying to force England to look nice. You're not going to get that from England.
Definitely not looking nice.
What we're sure about is in our 4-2-3-1, Mason Mount should not be the 10. That is not his game. Yeah. Right? What we also sure about, or everybody who begging to see Sancho all the time, we understand why you're on the bench now, Garrett. You don't have nothing to prove. You cannot take him off after.
No, wait. Let me just talk about that point. Let me talk about that point, right? He said he brought on Sancho to have a right footer on the right side to stretch the pitch. Anybody who has ever seen Sancho play is Sancho does not play wide.
On the right.
He does play on the right, but he does
I'm saying he doesn't play wide on the right.
Yeah, he does always play inside. Always. Yeah. I see Sancho running across the pitch like this.
If anything, he's play wide on the left. You stretch the left and then come in.
So, Bridget, let me just say, I understand your interjection, but you don't really interject me to say what Gareth Southgate's here because we understand he fumbling going up the road. We know that. Southgate does do things that he can't justify. He just can't justify.
He can't justify.
What Southgate does do that he can justify?
What do you mean?
All I do is win, no man.
Southgate is a bumbling coach.
What? And go ahead.
Again. You have to remember, Southgate is the man that played 2 defensive midfielders against Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
Who would do that?
But
Trinidad would do that.
One thing he would do is, and Marcotti said it, right? He does not change his tactics to please anybody. If you think it's going to work this way.
He's a pragmatic coach, though, that's it.
Yeah, what Southgate about, and this is what I was saying from the beginning of the tournament. Stop writing England off. Southgate about not conceding goals, and maybe we'll get one.
Yeah, because you have
enough quality on the field to
correct.
Get one.
We have at least 4 quality attacking players playing at all times. Yeah. Therefore, all I need to do is make sure I don't score no goals. They will figure it out.
And I'll tell you this: he literally just roll a dice and say which 4 on the pitch. Well,
nah.
Kane must start.
Kane is still in play.
We've seen that Luke Shaw must start. Since Harry Maguire get back fit, he must start. Apparently, Stone must start. No. People, Luke Shaw must start because
he don't like Chilwell.
He don't like Chilwell.
But Luke Shaw has been playing excellent though. Come on.
No, but Luke Shaw playing good. But when you see a team leading 4-0 and you take off the left back on the pitch and you put on a right back in the left back position, you know what I'm telling you? But everybody know why. Let me just refresh all the memories. But I can remember when Chilwell was getting back to full fitness. In case you don't know, he was always Southgate #1 left back.
Chilwell.
Yeah, Chilwell.
I mean, the propaganda now.
Right? No, it's not the propaganda. At the beginning of the season, Chilwell was a little injury prone on that Lampard.
And he blanked the team.
Right? That's right. England had a game. And here what Chilwell say? Chilwell say, hey, injured. He have the back spasm he had continued.
And he played weekend for Chelsea.
Against City. Yes, that was all curtains. That was curtains. So I know Southgate had said publicly.
That's garbage.
Now it's possible, Andre. I don't know if it's the reason, but it's possible.
Listen,
that's actually it.
If it's so serious, he would now call him up to the squad.
Nah, he had to call him up.
Why you had to call him up?
Andre, you can't justify not bringing two left.
But why you wouldn't bring it? So
what?
Everybody knows.
Can't justify not bringing two left back.
No, but at the end of the day, Andre, everybody know in England you have two left backs alone. Unless you're going and drop him and call
Cresswell. Yeah, bring Cresswell.
Later.
But nah, I don't think so.
Bring Cresswell for
what?
Is he English? The lost each other before you tournament?
Yeah, but why can't bring Cresswell?
So you'll bring Cresswell and drop the Champions League winner?
No, he wouldn't.
If it's so personal, that's what I'm saying. So I'm saying to you, fire about your conspiracy, because if I so vexed with this man because he turned back on England and thing, it's real simple. I have a player in Aaron Cresswell who just had his best season in his career. I could more than justify picking him over what's his name?
Not the best season also.
No, this is not the best season.
With the Leicester, he was real good.
He win, but with Leicester, he had his best season. The season before he get bought. Anyway, I ain't going into this conspiracy. I'm not entertaining. I'm not entertaining.
The flowers,
Gio, tell me some months on the road market was right.
I was fighting Sterling. While it's maybe true he's not playing great, he getting real production out there. He getting real production to himself.
Look, I know hindsight is 2020, but everybody was right to say, how is this man starting this game? Yeah. The first game.
Yeah.
Right?
And he scored.
But after the first game, it doesn't make sense to drop him.
Yeah, no.
So he justified his selection based on the performance in that first game, and then all right, he keep going from there. So good for Raheem though.
The assist and all, real good.
Yeah, that was a real best ball.
Real good ball.
To be honest, that
left side. They say like 46% of the time that attack on that left side. Luke Shaw and Sterling causing real trouble because the defender, I don't know if they come inside of Sterling and like they get support. No support going on the outside. Also. But I'll tell you who was playing well. Good and like quiet. Harry Maguire playing real good cover and Luke Shaw on that side. Also. Like Luke Shaw always be up the wing. Maguire real covering him on that side. And I'll get them in the flowers along with all the boy Phillips, and I find Declan Rice.
I don't think Phillips had a good game in that game.
No, he had a great game.
Solid.
He didn't have a good game in that game. The game before he was good. Yeah.
What's about the game, Jay? What's about the game?
And if why they bring on Henderson? Bang goal. All right, sorry.
Nah, but anyway, I ain't going into the Phillips thing either. It's too long. It'll be too long. But right, I think you should also say Sancho did have a good game, huh?
Sancho
did have a good game.
Second half, they call him Mount Sancho. Whole game.
Did he have a good game?
He didn't have no good game. What's Sancho doing?
Did he have like a good game? Or did he have a okay game?
But none of the above, boy.
He had a game where, so if I remember, there were two attacks where he come all the way in.
Yeah, he initiated.
in
a straight line.
Yes. He ran in a straight. Look, he ran in a straight line, but he took out three players and created an overload. All right.
If he was in Man City, Pep would have taken him off instantly.
but quite simply, he had a good game because
I was actually leading up to the first goal. That run.
Listen, but it's as simple as look, he is showing that what he brings is that he definitely can take on three players. Right.
And the men who on the bench can't take on 2 players.
I didn't make any statement. Listen, I didn't make any statement about he's the only one or he more than anybody else. I just want to give the man. I want to give the man the little pips. I'll give the man the little pips for look. Everybody crying for him to guess what or certainly guess what, and he showed. You know what? Yeah, the man could do it.
Let me say something. I'm going to say controversial, but then by now people are accustomed to me.
Yeah, we are accustomed.
Sancho show me why nobody will take the Bundesliga serious.
Nah, Mark. Go to the Mark.
That's garbage.
Should have really be banging in Bundesliga, man.
And that's why I can't take it seriously.
Well,
that's garbage.
We'll see this when the Prem start.
So you telling me that performance was bad for you?
Yeah.
To me, it was
So Dre is trying to tell me why Kyle Walker end up so exposed?
Okay.
The defensive performance was atrocious.
So all right.
Hey,
so
fair point.
If he didn't have a good defensive performance, how many attacking contributions he had for me to call it a good game? How many threatening balls he played in the final third? We didn't get that. It didn't come from there. Why you feel people thought England was boring?
So if you think about, so first of all, you yourself said England is a boring team. Why people expecting them to do anything?
Right.
Hold on.
I am that parent that is bad talking.
All right, but hold on. If I was to try to think back here, I would say maybe England had an open play. Maybe they had less than 10 chances, right? They probably had about 7, right? Hold on. I'm gonna finish. Of them 7, 4 of them is plays with Sancho doing something.
No,
I can't remember that.
No.
All right.
No.
And that's
of them 7, 1 is a play with Sancho, the first goal. That's the only contribution he had in the game.
So,
and then to show you how poor Sancho was, when you see 2 white commentators, sorry to use this, not a race card,
well,
2 white commentators watching the white player Mount and calling the black player Sancho on occasions in one half. That's to show you how far out of the game Sancho was. They called Mount 7 times Sancho.
Oh,
it's like they went around the walls and they shout. 7 times without a shout, they call him Sancho.
The man just light skinned though, that's it. He just very light skinned.
And he was talking. You know why they call him Mount Sancho?
Because he cuts an inside so much.
Oh, you know why they're calling him? Because that's what they're expecting from Sancho. But guess what? If you look over the video, see what Sancho was.
I ain't watching over that game.
Just outside live, hey.
England.
I'm going back and forth.
England versus Denmark. Are the Danes going to ride this wave of playing for something bigger than themselves all the way to the finals?
England beating them though.
England beating them. Any predictions? Besides
my prediction.
The verdict, any scoreline?
Nah.
Mark, scoreline.
Scoreline? Why I'll predict a scoreline, bro?
All right.
Me again paid to do that. But here was it.
I'm gonna go against it, and
I'm happy you went against.
Denmark is gonna beat them 2-1.
I'll tell you this, I will see.
Yeah.
Denmark ain't scoring on England. Let's start with that.
Right.
Right? England could score as much as 3. No.
Right.
The Danes, like if anybody asks me who I want to win the tournament, it will be Denmark.
Right.
Do they have the competence to win the tournament?
I think Mark, you're real confusing, man.
So, Jose, again, if you ask me who my heart wants, not my football in mind and my brain, who my heart wants, Denmark. Because I buy into the story, you know? Yeah. A man almost died on the first day of the game. Boy. And then the team playing. I like that team spirit 5. That's great. Yeah. The team does also play good, solid football. Yeah. That is also great. But pound for pound when the matchup,
quality.
I believe England going to suffocate them to death the same way and score a second half goals. That's just what it's going to be. 1 goal in the first, possibly 2 in the second. I can't see them scoring on England. Sorry.
It'll be real interesting. All right.
The better thing to predict is was England lineup? Who playing?
I think he's gonna go back to the normal lineup.
3-4-3.
He's going back to the normal lineup.
No, it just
and he might even start Saka with him mad, sir.
Of course he will start Saka.
And
the question I really have is who's the centre mid?
Mount, he gonna play Mount.
You think it's Mount?
Mount and the two holding midfielders. I don't see him changing from that.
So fellas, I'll tell you this. I actually think he's going with a back 3 again.
Right, yeah.
Denmark just actually play a 3-4-3 rather effective, eh? And I feel he would need to match it pound for pound to take out the
with back
to isolate. Yeah.
So you're gonna drop Mount then?
Hopefully. No, you had to understand Mason Mount is one of my favorite players in a 4-2-2.
Yeah,
Mount is out of place. Mount is out of place. Mount like to drop deeper. He like to drop wide.
Who gonna play? So who is he gonna play in the back? Who you gonna add to the back?
He gonna play Kyle Walker.
Kyle Walker as a right
centre back. And who he gonna play? Trippier?
Who knows, boy? It depends on which dice my boy rolling.
It's definitely Trippier if he playing there. Who else it could be?
He can play Reese's Pieces. I don't know.
Please. Please.
Trying to anger me.
The only man that...
Soca Warriors, guys. Soca Warriors, guys. They're playing tomorrow, God willing. 4:30, boy. Our game really, boy. French Guyana because of USA not letting Cuba in. I'll find the story to read out why.
I think Cuba couldn't get COVID test. They had to abandon the game against
French Guyana.
And if I think it is that supposed to be correct, I think you need a negative PCR test or something.
You need something.
I'll pull up this story. And because they didn't get it test, I think that should be.
I don't want to lie. But two things. Mm-hmm. The first thing is, did you guys see outline game plan from the coach, Angus Eve, or was it just the new manager Bongs? What are your thoughts on that?
I'll let Mark go first then.
Right. Bro, I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
I believe at least watching this game, we could see what the manager wanted to implement. We could see what the manager wanted to do on the pitch.
Right.
And that's nice for a change. I also do believe a lot of that game had the new manager Bongs in it.
Right.
We can't discount the fact that Montserrat is really a team of volunteers playing football. So that is also something.
No disrespect.
No disrespect.
Yeah, that put Kevin Samuel's face there on the bottom.
Kwame Brown.
Yeah, Kwame Brown.
Bro, Montserrat have a population of 5,000.
Yeah.
We know they don't have a full football team, right? They probably don't even have a under 16 to play against. I am sure, and I know for a fact, that you could write a letter and ask to play football for Montserrat because you have a deep love for the country. That is what it is. You know, OC laughing at this really, right? Montserrat.
I say write a letter.
You started train yet?
Yeah, like I tell them, Trey, I'm gonna start a train once the restrictions lifted and write a letter.
I'm gonna play for Montserrat.
And no disrespect, but that's actually a real thing that you can write and show interest in representing the sovereign state of Montserrat. Now, other than that, I'm saying, I don't think we should get carried away by the result as yet. This is not one of those results to get carried away. We have a new coach. We had some new players coming in the squad that want to impress.
Yeah.
And we had a plan.
Who impressed you?
Who impressed me on the pitch?
Yeah.
I was glad to see this fella that I thought should have been on the national team a while now. What is his name?
Marcus?
The young guy that scored it too.
Moore.
Yeah, Rion Moore.
Yeah.
I was glad to see him. I know him as a little child.
Right.
And what I like about him is he's a stone cold gunman. He literally is a soldier in the defense force. But this is a guy who will run on a one-on-one, look you in your face and pick out the goal. Trinidad don't have that. It's a while we didn't have that. I'm glad to see that. And I always wanted that on my team. Who else would have impressed me, boy? Wow.
Who impressed you, Andre?
I think the game was a little basic. And Molly was a good game.
I was enjoying Hackshaw.
Yeah.
And then I was enjoying.
Hackshaw, a good game.
I'm going to say
I was enjoying.
I
was enjoying. What's his name? Telfer
on
the wing, on the right wing.
Yeah.
Cutting in.
And I read anything, but
apparently. So, but I mean,
use what's getting for kicks.
Apparently, yeah. But to echo Mark, I mean, I watched that and I could clearly see so Trinidad players have some confidence and thing. So, I mean, the first thing I write here was new manager Bongs, right?
Yeah.
But more importantly, I gotta think about who the opponent is. So no disrespect to Montserrat, but you're watching why your centre back so wide, right? You're literally giving. You literally get why so wide and high, giving a easy passing lane for everybody.
Assisting Marcus.
Everybody could hit best true balls from deep now and look like Zidane and thing. Fair enough. So it was good. It's the like Angus Eve couldn't have chosen a better first game ever. So that is the perfect first game for him to be able to tell the fellas, yeah, this is what I want us to do and stamp our authority well.
But this point, Bahamas was also not supposed to be good. So you can't just take it for a given.
Yeah, fair enough.
And man,
when they say
Bahamas wasn't good either.
Yeah, but Trinidad wasn't good too.
No, that's what I mean. So we saying that Montserrat were not great opponents.
But bro, again, the thing about Bahamas is this, literally, Bahamas are no full-time footballers. Right? They literally have men working in the hotel industry here, and we decide we're going down in the evening and train, and we represent Bahamas, right?
You can write a letter there too.
That's US. That belongs to the US.
Yeah, Bahamas are the citizens, right?
You can send an email or like what it is.
Yeah, no, you get a green card.
All I say, you look at Bahamas team, you realize these fellas is not professional footballers. But they went out there with heart and they went out there with mind to get the first 1 point that they probably ever get. I think that was also the goalkeeper of Bahamas' first game.
They had a goal difference of -15 in 4.
Yeah, yes. And Trinidad and Tobago went out there. Ryan Telfa leading the line. And Terry Fenrick, the gym coach, they said, run, forward, backward, run.
Anyway, we only have 4
instructions to run.
Sorry for bringing that up, guys. But, let me go back to Angus. They give Angus the props.
No, Angus is a sensible guy. I'm not taking anything up from Terry Fenrick because I feel this is a game Terry Fenrick could also win. They must be fair. I'll be fair.
Yeah.
But I appreciated the fact that I saw a clear game plan. I saw that the coach wanted to achieve something. I am also concerned by the fact that when I look at his team sheet, the highest ranked player in Trinidad playing for AEK Athens, which is a decent side. But after that, Deportivo Saprissa, LA Miami, Inter Miami, Inter
Miami and Columbus.
So we have Inter Miami, Columbus, and then after that, there's a whole set of teams that people probably playing for free.
Actual playing,
right? So I'm kind of concerned. We have 5 unattached players in it. So I
think that's due. That's not due to the pandemic and that situation, bro.
Most likely.
No, it's not due to that. Look at the players who are unattached.
All right.
So if they were attached, where would they be attached to if they were attached?
I ain't sure. In the Pro League, bro?
Bro, I say, no, I hear good excuse to make, but I just saying I still have my concerns about the team. I wish them all the best. I'm glad to see some young blood on the team, Judah Garcia and thing, but it's far. It's far we have to go again. It's far. I think I might have a good second half against Montserrat too. But it's far we have to
go. Aubrey, kick to the face, brave header.
And play with it.
On a soldier on with the boss up face. Right, that was a good going. Like Andrew say, Hackshaw anchored it in the middle, along with a guy who I thought should have started all the games. Our skipper Highland. I really like Highland. He getting a little older, but I really like Highland. Molino, he's class, but he's not coming off injury. Judah Garcia.
Molino was also a big difference on the team, right?
Quality. Judah Garcia. He played within himself first half, but had a good second half. Marcus Joseph, hungry, good striker.
Yeah.
Hopefully he could go from strength to strength. Telfa run whole game. The left back is a man who has Peltrell Blade. On the right side, though, I find they let the ball bounce a little too much in the box.
Like for the goal too.
Say that again?
Like for the goal too.
Yeah, they let the ball bounce in the box.
Bro, all I realized Montserrat at the post twice, right?
Yeah.
Because they had one player who looked like he didn't have to turn and all that.
Where he playing? You know, he playing for Ray was saying in England, the English.
Yeah, he look like he's an actual player. So
yeah, but he's not an actual Monserratese, eh?
Yeah, he came down.
He's an Englishman. You didn't hear him talk. He's an Englishman.
But well, we didn't even see French Ghana play, so we don't know what to expect. But hopefully that could win it and get in the Gold Cup.
Hey, I was impressed with Aubrey, but I'll tell you this, eh?
Yeah.
To show you the standard of opposition Montserrat is. A man knew if a player play with a hole in the face and nobody didn't really try to aggravate that.
Mark, you is John Terry's son. All right. You're too nasty.
Greatest defender ever, brother.
Yeah, you're too nasty, dog. Anyway, guys, thanks again for coming on, Mark, as always, bro. I appreciate it. I know he's the busiest man in Trinidad. Had to fix all the roads. But I really appreciate you coming on. Good insight. And we'll see if you hold up. If your predictions hold up, Andre, it was a pleasure. Remember, guys, to like, share, and subscribe in the link below. And
by the way, England winning the Euro, right? I just say that was my last comment.
It's coming home.
It's coming home.
You have no more Coke to drink?
Nah, you finished the Coke, buddy.
Yeah, bros. Good night. Listen.
Yeah, man.
Later.